feel like laundry is never ending, and I only have 2 loads, but I have like 5 loads of socks that didn't match, so I just pushed them all into one basket. But hello, welcome back. If you saw last time's vlog, you would have seen that I went on a trip, performed. We're back to reality. We got back late last night and I just worked on that vlog, hung out, we watched some Dr. House, and this morning I just tried to get caught up on some work things and some laundry. So now that I have some free time, I'm going to use the next half hour or so to put the laundry away, and then I'm going to get ready to go teach because today is my first day back at work. Today's my first day of in-person classes. I'm so excited and a little bit nervous. I also need to plan out my classes because I did not have time to do that. Luckily, today is just a ballet day. I have 3 ballet classes and I already know all of the exercises that I want to do. So that's all done. I don't really need to do curriculum for that. It's the curriculum for Wednesday I need to do. And I also need to learn some exercises for RID because I'm filming some stuff, send them or something, which I'll let you guys know if I get in, because I'm basically applying for a certificate program and I haven't gotten in yet, so I'll let you guys know how that goes. Obviously, I don't want to like jinx it or anything. Fingers crossed that I get in, so I'm gonna film those videos on Wednesday because I have to send them in by Wednesday before Thursday. I'm guessing midnight, like their time, so I'm gonna have to send them in at like 6 o'clock on the Wednesday night, or at least before then. So I might even want to film it like one thing today. Oh, it's just so overwhelming because I just got back from vacation and then it's like, oh, I have to film it by Wednesday, so it's okay. It'll get done. I'll be able to send it out. But for now, I'm going to do the laundry. We had so much fun on our vacation. It was amazing. We went rock climbing. We went on this like telephone pole that had all these like sticks. I don't know how to explain it, like wires sticking out that you stand on, and I was terrified of that. I just posted about it on my TikTok and it was so scary. Like I was so scared of it. Steven went up in 40 seconds. It took me a little bit longer. It took me 4 minutes to get up there and I didn't even hit the ball, like the buoy, like you're supposed to. I was too chicken. I just grabbed onto the rope like you're not supposed to. We also did rock climbing, like I said already. I taught my class there. I did the talent show, which went well. I didn't film my face and that was my main goal. It didn't go as well as I'd hoped because I forgot hair stuff. I forgot tights that roll over my toes, like those ones were just cut off tights, so I couldn't roll them over, but I also don't not want to wear tights on stage with a tutu. Do you know what I mean? So it went okay. It didn't go incredibly amazing, but you know what? I had fun. That's all that matters. And for that, I think it was one of the best experiences I've had this year. It was really awesome. We also went catamaran sailing. I was super chicken in that. If you thought I was chicken in the pole jump thing, I was very chicken in catamaran sailing because it was so windy that day and I was just nervous we were going to tip over the entire time, so it was not for me. I will say sailing was not necessarily for me, so I probably won't be back. And I think that's all the archery tag, which Steve also slayed. It was funny, over the weekend he was doing so well in all of the activities. He's so athletic, but he's also so unassuming and so demure and mindful that people don't expect it. So this one guy was like, Steve, he's good at everything, after he saw him like do so well climbing, basically everything. Like he's just, yeah, it was very impressive. And the archery, he obviously was just like, he won. He was the last man standing. It was so cool to see, and I got to support him from the side because I got hit. He hit me. It was funny because at one point, like nobody was shooting at me with the arrows. Like they had like these marshmallowy, cushiony things on, and I was just kind of standing, right? Like no, I didn't have an arrow, and I was too chicken to go run and grab one of getting hit. I was too chicken to get hit. So I just stood there and I was like, someone hit me or I can catch it. And basically if you catch it, then the other person's out. So I was trying to like catch it, but then he got me when I wasn't looking. So then I was out and that was okay because I was good to support from the side. So that was fun. The food was great. Entertainment music was awesome. And it was really cold. It was like 3 degrees and we did not dress appropriately. We did not dress that warm. So I was really cold on Saturday, but it all worked out. It was fine. They were really accommodating there. We had like good sleeping bags and bedding. It was awesome. And now I'm refreshed and ready to get back into the swing of things, posting as much as I can, as often as I can, and teaching dance. So while I fold all this stuff and put it away, I'm going to maybe watch some Selling Sunset. I don't know. So, like I said, I did the talent show and I used my costume, my green costume and my tutu, but I did not have time to unpin it because I used safety pins to tack the corners down. So I'm gonna unpin it now. Put the tutu away, put the costume away and everything. I still have to put some laundry away, but we just don't have any hangers for some reason. So I'm gonna have to hunt some more hangers down sometime this week. And yeah, I'm gonna untack this though. I'm gonna untack this tutu. I really love this Sancha tutu bag. It just keeps everything like clean and dry because it was raining a lot this weekend. And like I said, I had to tack it down with safety pins. So that's basically what I always used to do with tutus like this to prevent the little corners from coming off. I'm gonna unpin all this. Steven helped me pin the tutu as well, which was really nice. And yeah, I also did not have hair stuff like I mentioned earlier. And I've had a few people comment on my video like, why didn't you have your hair up? And I was like, I didn't bring any hair stuff. And yeah, I was either going to do a bun with like the hair elastics I had. I brought 2 hair elastics, but I was not convinced that it would stay. And I would much rather do a ponytail that I know at least like a ponytail's going to stay. Do you know what I mean? A ponytail always stays in your hair. Well, not always. I shouldn't say always, but it's more likely than a messy bun. Plus a messy bun would look so messy. At least the ponytail, one of my friends and the people we were sharing cabins with, she brought some hairspray and she was also performing. So I borrowed some of her hairspray, but neither of us had pins. So I was like, you know what? Ponytail it is. I know it's not like professional as a ballerina, but it is what it is because it's better than my hair being down. Right? And being in the way. And I did change a lot of the choreography. I changed like the pirouettes because when I did it in the dress rehearsal, I slipped like 3 or 4 times and I was not willing to do that on stage in front of 300 people because yes, there were 300 people at the camp and slipping on stage was not one of the things I wanted to do this weekend in front of people. There we go. Got it. Oh, I have a few I also tacked down in the front just so front didn't lift. But now that that's done, I'm gonna go do some skincare and then I guess get ready to go and teach, like I mentioned before. I've had this costume for so long too. It was my first solo costume. There we go, that's all done. All right guys, so we're back here. I feel like the last time I vlogged was here, but I'm gonna wash my face, brush my teeth. Yesterday was the first day of classes. Went super well. I'm going to, like I said, wash my face, brush my teeth, and then do a ballet class. I might film a reel or some TikToks because the bedroom looks really bright and sunny right now, and I should do that. And then I do have to go grocery shopping today because we are out of everything at the house. I didn't bother grocery shopping before our trip because what would be the point of that? So probably gonna head into town later, grocery shop a little bit, come back, eat lunch, and then I don't teach again until 3 o'clock, so I have plenty of time, but using that time wisely is what I'm going to do today. I'm going to learn more things I have to film for my audition thing tomorrow, and I'll be in the studio working on that and hopefully get it in by tomorrow. So yeah, I'm going to do a ballet class, review the things, and then that's pretty much it today, and teach for the rest of the night. I am booked until like 8 p.m. tonight, so it is a long night, but at least it's at home, so I don't have to worry about like getting home late driving, which I truly love working evenings anyways. It felt so odd in the summertime to not have my mornings, and I'm not gonna lie, I missed having my mornings to like have time to do skincare or sleep in a little bit. This morning I couldn't sleep in because I had a client at 8:30 and we did like a stretching class, so more like a personal training client. So yeah, but I only do that once or twice a week, so I do have more time in the mornings to sleep in and relax and do skincare, maybe even read a book once I've got this audition thing done and I have more time. I also have to write out some lesson plans for some of my classes. This weekend, I'll be in Toronto as well. I'm really excited. I'm going to my friend's bachelorette and it's going to be like a paint and sip night, Saturday night. So that'll be fun. She'll pick me up after work and we'll head down together. I'm super excited for it. I also, speaking of paint and sip, I've been working on my paint by numbers almost every day. I've at least been trying to get like at least like 50 squares done because there's so many. There's like thousands of squares on my paint by numbers thing that I got with Amber a week or 2 ago. So I do want to get working on that as well this evening. Maybe when I'm done teaching this evening, I'll work on that. And yeah, I might do a ballet masterclass with my bar, meaning I'm gonna do a flat shoe class. I did recently sew my pointe shoes because I had to wear them on stage and they were falling apart at the seams. It worked out well because I sewed like the edges of them, kind of like darning, but I didn't darn because I didn't need to darn. See my funny joke? But anyways, that's besides the point. I do have pointe shoes nicely sewn, but I kind of want to wear like a new pair of shoes in the next few months. Sew a new pair of shoes, break them in. It's been a while. The last new pair of shoes I had were the Freeds and those went quickly. So when I have more time next week, I'll do that, but flat bar today. I'm just gonna do like a little bit of makeup because I'm not really leaving the house today. Actually, just kidding, I should go to the post office and also go grocery shopping because like I said, we are completely out of groceries. We need some fresh food in our house. So I'll go and do that today. Okay. So I'm just gonna do a little bit of mascara. Maybe maybe some blush, do my eyebrows, do a ballet class, try to be quick in my ballet class and learn the exercises quickly. I'm not gonna lie, whenever I record myself doing a ballet class, it's not me complaining, but obviously because I'm putting it in the vlog, it does take like twice as long because, guys, obviously I have to move the camera around. So move the camera, do an exercise, turn my camera off, and then go to the exercise next, turn it on, you know, etc. Not complaining, just explaining why it takes me so long. Like, I don't do that much sometimes because filming does honestly take double the amount of time of doing the task than it would normally take. Like even cooking, like you have to move the camera around, start it, stop it, find the angles, whatever. Again, not complaining, just explaining why it looks like sometimes I don't do that much in the day because I feel like filming takes up so much time and it makes everything, you know, double the amount of time. If I were to just do like a class and not worry about filming so much, like if I was taking an in-person class, I wouldn't have the luxury to change the camera angles. I'd just like prop up a camera wherever, whenever. I would definitely get more done, but there's no dropping classes like close. I'd have to drive quite a bit and I just don't have that kind of time. Not right now, at least. I really want to go back to Metro Movement in the city and do some classes because I think Metro Movement in Toronto is the best dance studio. There we go. I've only been to a handful, but Metro Movement's my favorite. I've been to a couple of the big ones, but I find the big ones like are so expensive for literally no reason. Like, I'm sorry, I'm a little bit bitter over the fact that one studio, who shall not be named, the only way to do a drop-in class is to sign up for an entire week, and an entire week of classes is $35, which you're probably thinking, great, like if you take like a bunch of classes, but I don't think they offer ballet classes. They only offered like some commercialized kind of classes and hip hop and stuff like that, which is great if you're training in that. $35 a week isn't that much, but then you add it up times 4, and I signed up for it, and then I thought I canceled it, but I guess I didn't have like internet or something, so it didn't go through. They ended up charging me for like a month. So it was like expensive. So I was not happy with that. And they didn't offer to like not charge. And they keep sending me emails. I'm like, go away. Anyways, I'm not bitter. I'm a little bit bitter. So I will not be going there again because, I mean, they're great. I didn't have a problem with the studio so much. The teacher was great. But also the atmosphere was a little bit like, I find some studios are not as kind and welcoming. I find dancer studios sometimes, and this is a controversial opinion, can be kind of snooty, especially in the city, because I don't know, everybody knows everybody, and if you're nobody, then you're nobody. And I was a nobody, so I just felt like, I don't know, it wasn't as welcoming as I had hoped for, whereas I've never had a bad experience like that in Metro Movement. Here we go. Again, no problem with the teachers or like the class. It was amazing. It was worth the money that I paid on it, but I'm not gonna go there again. Okay, that's it. I just love doing this transition. Can't you guys tell from my last few vlogs? Let's get changed. So this leotard is Yumiko and the skirt is Popflex. I'm going to do a ballet class and then film some TikToks and Instagram reels. I am done my ballet class. I just did like a short bar and I'm gonna throw my Pointe shoes and film some TikToks and reels before I go to the grocery store because it's already 10:30 and I'd like to be back for lunch. I'd like to have lunch at home and watch House. You can hear my stomach too, so I'm gonna have a snack before I go. I don't like going to the grocery store when I'm hungry because then I just end up picking out like junk food and things we don't actually need. That is something that I like to do. Shoes. They're so much better now that they're sewn. I was slipping and sliding everywhere. You can kind of see like right there, I sewed the tip of it so it stays together. So much better. And now they don't fall off either. All right, I'm about to head out to the grocery store I'm wearing this sweater from Popflex. It's kind of cropped and I put it in the dryer for too long because I left it in the washer for too long. So it's kind of not dry, so I let it dry. It'll be dry by the time I get there. And I'm wearing these pants from Walmart. They're like flare pants, and that's it. I'm about to head out.